video about Roku this week. Um, just analyzing this trade and showing you some tricks when a stock moves fast on the volume, how to make profit in the long term or short term, or some just tricks in different long term, different time frames. So first, let me show you the monthly chart of Roku. We have here the lowest point 1575. I just want to show you how I draw the Fibonacci levels, and the highest point ever was 176.55. 100 here, 0 there, and I get these levels, and the main level is this 66, well, which is around 115, and that was a very important level. Usually when past this, it can fly to the next level, which is 140, or it can even shoot for the new all-time high. So then between each level, this is my method I showed before. I draw another fib level, and if it needs, I draw more fib levels. So if I go to daily, I can show you here that between 115 to 121, I draw more fib levels, and then after 121, I have more fib level to 131, which already resisted here at 132. So now I'm going back to on demand for Tuesday. Let's go on demand. Tuesday 16 times 6 a.m. Go. Well, I needed 6 a.m. Let me bring it back to 6 a.m. 8:20, 8:07. Okay, now we are 6:40, 6:20. Okay, so this is pre-open. So you can see here pre-open market that Roku already daily is around there. 4 hour chart already golden cross on the MACD. Squeeze is already red turned to yellow, and hourly is upward. 30 minutes is upward, 15 minutes upward but flat, and then 5 minute and 1 minute, that doesn't tell you anything. But 5 minute you have some light blue bar here. So we go 10 minutes further. Market opens. Let's put on fast forward. So now we have, okay, it starts playing hopefully. So we have now, you see here that 15 minutes already going to the overbought zone. So this level is very important. Something I tell you about RSI. RSI, whenever you're in the overbought zone and a different time zone, is different. Different meanings. So now you see market open at 6:30. It's 6:30, 12 seconds. 15 minutes up, 30 minutes up, 5 minutes still not much, 1 minute not much, it's just up, going up and down, but I think suddenly it starts shooting up. So what I want to say is, right now you look, 15 minutes already is in overbought zone, and these two is about to go there. You see here 1 minute already is about up, and 5 minutes it's all about to golden cross. Boom, it's already happening. So when it happened, and then you can see my next level here is 111. So if it passed that 111, then it next level is 115. So anyway, let's go another. I think now it's gonna shoot out. I just want to make sure. Okay, let's go 10 minutes farther. Ten minutes more. Nope, that didn't come. All right, 6:41. So it didn't happen. So you see, you always want to wait for confirmation. It didn't give me the golden cross on the 5 min, and 1 minute keeps dropping. So then we go another 10 min. Oh, here we go. So 1 min now get golden cross. So then we go, I think now it's gonna jump up. I didn't memorize the chart. So we got 10 minutes more. Here we go. So 10 minutes more. You can see here that the 1 min, if you're a very fast trader here, that you get a golden cross, you can buy it here. Boom, until this is not crossing and this is blue bar. That's how a lot of times I do trade. Like I see, these are all upward, and then in the 1 min I see it's a golden cross happening. I buy right here. Before it dead crosses, I get out. Like I would get out here because you never know how far it can go up. Anyway, it's getting near that level, and probably is a time to get some profit. It can go higher, it can go lower, but here you can see that 15 and 30 is upward, and it's showing, and the mouth is open. Just look at the angle. This one is flat, like not flat, like it's like a straight, but look at the blue, how angle is so higher, and here too. And look at all these time frame. Daily is up, 4 hour, all these are up. So that means you gotta watch this today. So now you have a 5 min up, and the 1 min is upward. So what I want to say is about when you have 15 and 30 in the overbought zone, that means this can run much higher. And anyway, let's go forward a little bit more. Here we go. So as you see, it jumped higher. Now it's 10:07. Sorry, I'm working on the Pacific time. And you can see here that I tell you what, whenever you want to take a profit, the best time is when you take for a call to book it in the overbought zone. Then if you want to buy back, it's better to buy it, when it comes below it. 80% of the time, a lot of people lose money. I mean, I'm 80% of the time I'm like that. I lose money because I bought when the stock in 1 min at least is in an overbought zone. It's always best wait for it to come down, like here. You see, if anybody bought it here, they lost money here, and they're like, oh shoot, it's going down, so let me book the loss. But if you see this here in the overbought zone, and then you waited until it come down like here, and then you see some reversal and you bought it here, you bought a perfect time, and you ride it all the way to here or farther if you want to hold it longer. So anyway, here we are at 10:10. I mean, this is again Pacific time, but Eastern time, this is 10:10. You can see all charts are pointing upward on the MACD. On the 15 min, you can see the bar is getting bigger and bigger. 30 min bar is getting bigger and bigger. But keep in mind, the target is 115, so the next level. And the 5 min, the mouth is too much open. And look at this blue bar, it's getting bigger, 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 bigger. Notice that, whenever you see something like this, it means it's gonna go run, 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 run. But just showing you how this TTM squeeze works, look at here. The bar gets bigger and bigger and bigger. At some point, it doesn't get bigger, it stays at almost the same level at this level before. So, and then when it turns to the blue, it means like, it's time to take profit, because it can't turn the other way. So you can see here, MACD here got golden cross, which was the perfect point here to get some profit. But TTM squeeze gave you an early warning that, be cautious, wait, time to take some profit. And it was good to take profit here, but if you were more patient, of course here was better. And always remember, best time is to take profit when you're in the overbought zone, if you want to take an early profit. Unless you want to be patient, you wait for the toughest point, so you can go for it. Anyway, but keep in mind, the 15 and 30 is still much bigger open. If you're a patient trader, you can keep holding. So anyway, we're gonna go, you never know which trade how far it can go up, so you always better take some profit. And if you have an account above 25K, remember, you can always buy back again. Or another strategy is, like, in the morning when you see something like it's jumping up, right away buy something to hold like that week, and then then you can monkey play other levels, and then if you see it still continue going up, you can get, oh, here you go, you see, you could have waited here, sold it here, and then once you see it goes above the level, buy back again, and it's still it's still running. So let's see, in 10 minutes further, well, 113 was the max so far. You see the 1 min is turning down. Now they get TTM squeeze, we get red bars, and the bar, you see the rise is slowing down. You see how bigger it got from each level, but now these two last bars, you see they're getting, the rise is slowing down. So now we go a little bit farther, but as you can see, it's still the 15 and 30 is still much farther up, and look at the time zone, they're still in the overbought zone. Even it's pulling back from 113 like $1, but still is an overbought zone. So now time is 10:48. We go farther up. Oh, here it's interesting. So here finally we got a 5 min MACD dead cross at time 140. So at this time, since the 15 and 30 min is still upward, it means that farther ahead we may get more rise up, but at this point it was best to take some profit here. And right now it's best to watch it. This is going with the speed of 3 seconds at a time, 3x. So it was best time to take some sorry, some profit there, and watch out for a better entry. So now is going down, and all remember, stochastic fast always gives you the the fastest warnings. So here you see MACD didn't dead cross, but the stochastic went lower and lower, and I think at this point it was best to be patient because it's going down. So let's see what happens next. I mean, I wouldn't enter here, no? Because 15 minutes pointing down too, so that means it may go back all the way back to 107. You never know. But it's not good. I tell you another mistake I always make. Another mistake many times I make is I try to be an early buyer and then I end up losing money. So it's best is to be late buyer. Wait for confirmation that the reversal is happening or the run is starting running again, then jump back on it. That's my experience. That's from learn from my mistakes at least. Anyway, we go back to go farther ahead. So you see it came down and jumped back up, but I wouldn't touch it. I didn't touch it actually. Didn't this time. Oh, here you went back above the high of the days, and that was another perfect time to jump on it. And how could you know? It went below this 111, and you can see here it came below it, and then you get suddenly a golden cross here. You could have waited a little bit, but at this point anywhere here that you see the blue bar is rising on the 1 min, it was perfect to jump on it, and you could have get out of here or continue to hold it. So anyway, we're getting close to the level. Let's go to 115. Are we there yet? And you can see the 15 and 30 minutes still the mouth is too much open. Hourly and 4 hours up, and you can see when the angle is too up like that, that means it's gonna run more. And if it runs a lot, the next target is 131, as I mentioned on Tuesday, but it happened on Thursday. Anyway, we go further ahead, and then boom, here it hit the 115. Best time to take some profit. As soon as it hit it, it pulled back. That means a lot of people had that target. And notice, everybody knows Fibonacci. Everybody draws Fibonacci. So what you see is what everybody else sees. It's not just, okay, Fibonacci is a magic or psychological, blah, blah, blah. But what you draw, what you get is what everybody else gets too. So the point that, you see is where everybody else gets out. So you better get out too. Anyway, now is 11:58. We go farther. Let's go to almost 12 o'clock because as I remember, it consolidated all day until the last hour. And you can see here that 15 and 30 is still up open, hourly and 4 hours still open. If anybody bought it in the morning, they can keep holding it. And but if you're like me, like day trading, like just want to get in and out, it was a good time to get in here. And you got, I mean, before the golden cross happens, it's good to get in, and then once you get the target, get out. And let's see next. So we go forward. Now is 1. Let's go to last hour. Let's go to, okay, now we are at 12, which is 3 p.m. Oh, actually, let's go a little bit back. 11:30. 11:30. Before passes 1:15. Okay, now we are at 1:15. Okay, now here you can see that at this point 15 min got a golden dead cross. So that's the time. Let me go 10 minutes back because here volume is rising. At this point you can see that 15 min got a golden dead cross, and 30 min is turning flat. So I'm sure a lot of people who were so patient all day and hold it all day, they probably would have taken profit some here. And but something that I learned from somebody is that it doesn't matter what indicators show you. Whenever the price level is still holding in that level, you probably better have a chance to hold it and wait for it for another rise. So that's another trick I learned from somebody. And then you can see that even in a mid BB and 15 min, it still is above it. You may have a chance. So anyway, here 5 min got a dead cross here, and it was below it. There was no chance to get in. Below it, below it, below it. Here, still below it, but here you can see red turn to yellow, and we have the target already 115.12, and all day high was 115.25. So if it goes above 115.25 and we get a golden cross here, then boom, we're gonna go to 116 and maybe higher. And remember, whenever this is my experience, when it passed 116, it always flies back to next level, 119. And I know in the stock market we always have magnet round number, so if it passed 119, obviously you can get to 120 fast. Anyway, here we still, and look at the hourly. Hourly, the rise is like the bar is rising. So you have to know in investing what's your time frame, what's your strategy. For me, like I focus on 1 and 5 min for in and out too fast. But somebody who's a long-term trader, maybe they focus on the hourly or weekly or monthly. Depends, you're on your strategy. So here we go. We're almost about to golden cross. But if you want a confirmation, if you want to take less risk, better wait. But you can see here statistic is pointing up so fast, early warning. And you can, and the the RSI is still in the overbought zone on the hourly and the 30 min. Soon it should jump up. So anyway, I go forward. Takes time to jump up. Come on, buddy. So anyway, let's go 10 minutes further. Okay, 10 minutes further, it's still not above the high of the day. It's showing some strength, and it goes up. Let's see what happens. I mean, when you get the golden cross, it's good, best point to get in, and you better buy it before it gets to the overbought zone. You can see here that let's go 10 minutes back. So you can see here, and also this is on demand. You have it on Thinkorswim. You can put the date. You can get the data on that day and that time. So you can see it went up there and came back down. And if you miss the buy zone here, here, and here, it would have been best time to buy it here when it dropped like that. And don't be afraid to buy in the drop. A lot of people make a mistake that they buy something that is running all the way at the top, and then because they buy it all the way at the top, they lose if one pullback happens. And notice that that's how algos work. They keep pushing the price when it's in an overbought zone, and the price goes faster up there, and then once it gets out of that overbought zone above the RSI, the price drops so lower. So it's always best to wait to get out of it to buy it. Anyway, still the bar is weak on the 5 min, and let's just forward it, and you can see here that the bar starts getting bigger and bigger, and it jumps very fast from 115 to 116 here. It gives a pullback here. I mean, maybe you don't want to get in, and you can see on the TTM squeeze the bar is still, compared to before, is still same level. Here is still same level, same level, same level, but suddenly here, not only it jumps to a new high of the day, also the bar gets bigger, and the 5 min, you can see the bar is getting bigger and bigger, and the 15 min, we just started having another new light blue bar. So that means, man, this starts running, and also you got a golden cross. So at this point it's just best, and it's because it's close to the day, and also the volume is on the rise. Just look at here, you got volume here. You could have noticed here the volume got rise on the 1 min here too. So when the volume rises, I mean, it's just and the whenever you get volume on the rise, and then you have green bar, that means this is buy volume, and it's end of the day. It's 1 hour left to the market close. So lowest chance, it pulls back into the close, and the high chance to run into the close, because people use margin when they see something is running. They use margin dot 2x and to make profit, and they want to hold it into the next day, or probably until at least end of the day, or sell after market. Anyway, here 1 minute start running, the mouth is open, the angle is up. Then we start running at 12. So 50 min, I told you 50 min, we got a golden cross. Now it's pulled back a little bit to the 116. Let's go back, let's go more 10 more minutes. It pulls back a little bit, but still the 5 minutes open. Oh, another thing to keep in mind, in the fast day trading during the day, whenever you see the mouth of the 5 min so wide open, and the 1 min gave you a dead cross like this, it's best to wait until you get a golden cross on 1 min, jump on it to catch another rise. That's how I do in the fast trades. So you can see here, I mean, it's still, the blue bar is still on the rise and getting bigger, and it's blue. And so the 1 min, let's see what's gonna happen here. You can see here that it wants to go higher, but as I said, always try not to be early buyer. Wait for confirmation. You want to be early buyer, you may end up losing. So you can see here, this is flat. If you're not holding anything, I mean, you just watch it until this gets you a golden cross. And you can see always the statistic fast give you an early warning. You see, this is red here. It's not yellow yet. It's getting bigger, so it might get lower again. But a statistic fast it's showing like maybe it's about to jump up, and now it's 12:10. It's 50 minutes more, so you can see the bar is rising. A statistic fast is going up. So this already gave you the early warning that get in. You're about to go about mid BB. Boom. This, look how fast going up. This getting close to each other, and also you get the yellow bar. And keep in mind, this is going 3 second 3x, 3 times faster. So anyway, once you get already a statistic fast and TTM squeeze says it's going to go higher, but once you get this one, this is a bigger confirmation if you want to take less risk. Let's see if we were right. We go 10 minutes further. Okay, we were right actually. So it jumped up. From here you can see it gave a golden cross, and at this point it gave a golden cross, but the statistic fast and they were right. It went to 118, and it's keep rising. You can see the 5 min and 15 min, it's on the run. So now it's 12:20, and there, it's giving up and down, but let's see, 10 minutes more. So now we are at 118. Oh, let's go 10. Yeah, so you can see here, again here at this point we got a golden cross in 1 min. It was good to jump in again. You could have get in here before the golden cross happened a little bit, or after for confirmation. But you could have got at 119 out. And but anyway, all my point is that always pay attention to how 15 and 30 minutes And then if 15 and 30 minutes up, if you get a golden cross on 5 minutes strong, get back in on it. Same thing if 5, 15, 30 are all up and 30 min is gave you a dead cross, wait for a golden cross happen there, get in again. And look at the volume. When the volume goes up like that, and when it declines, means it's gonna come down. When it picks up again, means it's gonna go up again. And you can see at this point it was the highest volume. So and this still keep rising. And end of the day, it was best to lock some profit, but you never know, maybe next day gap up again, maybe goes down a little bit. I never seen something like goes 10% up and the next days come 10% down open. So that's something very rarely happens. But best is book some profit, because you never know what's going to happen next day, but keep some portion of your profit into the next day, and if next day is good again, you can buy back again. But you don't want to be left out, so just keep a little bit, not too much, a fraction of your profit. Never keep everything until next day. And you can, as you know, the next day Roku didn't do that well. All day was consolidating up and down, it went down even. And then Thursday, which I didn't get in the morning, just a mistake. But once let me just point out Thursday. We go to Thursday. Okay, go. So Thursday, you can see here it went down all the way to, on Wednesday, all the way to down to 115, and it was a good point to jump back in it, to take a risk before the close on Wednesday to buy. And I bought it earlier, but I sold it. I made a mistake. Anyway, we're not talking about me. What I want to say is it was best to, in the Thursday morning, and bought in the morning, because you can see in the Thursday morning the MACD all were up, everything was up here. And even if you missed it in the right at the open, once you see it passed 121, because 121, it was the level that resisted on Wednesday and Tuesday. So once you see past that level, boom, it can go to the next level, which is 131. And you can see here that it jumped all the way, same thing again. See, the mouth is open all the way to here, and the light blue turned to dark blue here. Was the best time to take a profit here. And notice, algos and market makers, they all see these indicators. This is how they price the premiums. They look at these, and they look at the overbought zone, they look at the oversold zone, and they look at all these statistics, all these SMA. That's how they price the premiums. Anyway, hope you like this video. There is yeah, hope you like it and you can make profit in the future. Have a good one. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.